Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jason. Welcome to our Get Fit, Stay Fit weekly recap, week number 1. I am joined tonight by our fearless leader, Urfi, the owner of the Get Fit, Stay Fit brand, his trusty sidekick, Gio. Gentlemen, how's it going this evening?
How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. How's it going?
Not too bad here, gentlemen. Not too bad. All right, guys. Well, let's kick this off a little bit and let people know who we are, where we come from. Urfi, why don't you give us a bit of an intro about the Get Fit, Stay Fit brand? Let us know kind of what this is, when you started it, what the goals are for Get Fit, Stay Fit moving ahead. Just give everybody a heads up.
Sure, I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. So, Get Fit, Stay Fit is something that I created. I came up with it. It was during the pandemic. I noticed that a lot of people didn't have the ability to go to the gym, didn't have the equipment, didn't have the knowledge, some of them. So, YouTube was there, and I was like, if I can do something where I can record myself working out at home, coming up with exercises that other people can utilize, it will be great. It will help others. So that's how I came up with Get Fit, Stay Fit, and then I put that together to be a YouTube channel. And then we started a group, Get Fit, Stay Fit. We started inviting people like us who were into the gym. And so Get Fit, Stay Fit, that's how I started. The name, it was funny. I was driving and I thought about the name, what could it be? And I thought of people in most situations, they're getting ready for a special event. They get fit, but then they get fat. They don't stay fit. So that's why Get Fit, Stay Fit. That's how I came up with that. Another thing is that, like you and I and all of us in our group and other people who are into the gym, they don't just go there just to work out, right? It's a therapy thing. It's something it's very important to us. If we don't do it, it's like it screws up my whole day, right? So I want to be that person to help those people who weren't able to go to the gym at that time during the pandemic. So that's how I came up with Get Fit, Stay Fit. And our goal is to just train others and teach them and provide guidance as much as we can. And that's what we're doing. So that's it, to keep it short.
All right, good stuff. No, man, I think that's an excellent intro. And I see Gio nodding his head up here. I know he has some feedback to toss in. Gio, you've been around Urfi for a long time, brother. Why don't you give people kind of heads up about what it's been like to be around Urfi as he's created this monster? And what are your thoughts on it, man?
Yeah, I know when Urfi since straight off the boat from Albania when he's a skinny little kid,
Yep.
probably like 5 years old. It's been great to see him really take on this initiative. And one thing about Urfi is he's been great at like just giving all his advice to people. Like he doesn't want to just hold any of the information to himself. Like he wants to spread what he's learned over the years and make sure that everyone else is able to take that knowledge so they can help improve themselves. Like for instance, I just needed help with like making in deadlifts because my back is not that great. I sent him a clip of myself, my form. He checked it for me, and he's just always been there to look out for others and make sure that they're working out good.
Good stuff, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know for me, God, I've been friends with Urfi now going on 6 or 7 years. We met in a Facebook group, Dads Who Lift, and then we had a mutual friend of ours, Rich, who was into powerlifting. And I was big into strength training, and I was like, this is pretty cool. So I asked Rich about it and started picking it up. But I didn't really have like a coach around here, and I didn't have money to spend on one. But Urfi was constantly chiming in every day, like with all these videos that he had and all this knowledge that he, has for each lift and all this stuff. So I started asking him, hey, Urfi, like, you form check my deadlift, form check my squat, like my bench, like make sure I'm doing everything right. I'd take videos every week and shoot them over to him, and he kind of walked me through the paces. So he was really helping me with that, and it just kind of developed into a really good friendship. And oddly enough, he kind of turned into my coach for the first few meets that I did, and helped me through them and guide me through that time period for about 3 years or so. I ended up placing first in every event. My form was pretty impeccable. I don't know how many times on Instagram I had people say, "Oh, that squat form, that deadlift form." I'm like, this guy right here, right? I wouldn't have got that stuff without Urfi. So, and for me, like I said, that's the stay fit part. Is like it's not just like Urfi said. It's not for a month. You don't get to that first checkpoint and be like, "All right, I'm out." Like, I did 1 meet, 2 meets, 3 meets. It's like, all right, let's hit that first goal. Let's hit the second one, third one, keep it rolling. So that's a stay fit part for me. But yeah, so that's my relationship with Urfi and the Get Fit, Stay Fit brand. So yeah. But otherwise, we wanted to get into our topic for the week, guys. So I wanted to go ahead and dive right into that, and that is basically we're going to be talking about what it takes to become a self-starter, and what are some of the things you can do to become a self-starter. So I'm going to let Urfi lead that conversation off and just give us his input and feedback for everybody listening who wants to become one or who might be having trouble becoming one. Urfi, what do you say, brother?
All right, so I'm going to try to keep it short. Pretty much, the main thing is to get started. So when you want to start something, you start it. Don't wait for that specific date. Don't wait for New Year's. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait. Oh, I'm gonna wait till I don't know. I'm gonna wait till I need to do something. Like don't wait for it. Just get started. Take the initiative and get started. And another main thing is, and every time I work with somebody, the main thing that has helped them change their whole life, not just fitness, but it's their habits. We just started working on their habits, and I just started it because when you give somebody like a routine or something, most of them they can't really stick to it, right? So I tell them, let's just do one habit at a time. Let's build that for like a week. So instead of parking, really close to the door, park really far away. So try to get more steps. Take the stairs. Don't take the elevator. Drink more water. Put like something to remind you to drink water. Like small little things, right? And don't work on all of that all at once. Just work on that one habit. Choose one habit. Work on that for a week, and that's it, man. To be honest with you, you just got to get started, and that's it. Start today. That's about it. Don't wait. That's what I would say, just to keep it short. I probably could keep going.
All right, Gio, why don't you go ahead and chime in? Let us know your thoughts on the whole thing, bud.
Yeah, so a self-starter, I think you need to come to the realization that there's things that you can control and there's things that you can't control. And luckily for us, fitness is one of those things that we have complete control over. We can control what we put in our bodies if we're going to work out. We can't control if we're going to get dementia in 20, 30 years, but we can control every day that we're trying to improve our health, our mental health, physical health. So for being a self-starter, also, I think that's one of the things that's really helped me was going to the gym in the morning, like just having that to check off, like, hey, I accomplished this today, and then just sets the tone for the rest of the day. Some people might find it better to work out at nights, and a lot of people that do like work out at nights. I think you just have to find what works out best for you. But that's definitely been one thing that's helped me to be a self-starter and make sure that, like, when it's nighttime, I'm not giving myself excuses like, oh, I'll just go tomorrow. Yep. I'm tired,
Definitely.
So that's been super, super helpful for me.
Yep.
All right, yeah, and I think you guys touched on a couple of things that I do, but I'll continue the conversation here. Basically, as Urfi said, just get started, right? And it's when you want to start, really, that's the key thing, is you're only going to be ready when you're ready. Because I know there have been times where I was going to start and I kept putting it up and up. So eventually there's going to be this time where it's going to click and you're going to have that fire. Follow that.
Yeah.
Follow it. Create your list, kind of like Gio was talking about and stuff with your goals and everything. Because I know every day I have lists on my phone that I keep. I have lists for personal, I have lists for work. And I wake up and it's like, all right, pack my lunch. Check that off. All right, get my son to school on time. Check that off. Get to work early, not late, not on time, get to work early, check that off. And before you know it, I'm working through my work list. And then it's like 11 o'clock, 11:30, I'm eating lunch, and I've checked off 9 or 10 things between both lists. It's like, all right, you've already become a self-starter on day one. You didn't have to wait for day 2, day 3, a weekend. You're a self-starter the day you start, guys.
Yep.
So just start knocking stuff out, and naturally it's going to keep snowballing. And I tell you, if you keep those lists, like I said, keep them right on my phone, you can see, like Urfi said, achievements all throughout the day, and that gives you some confidence. It's a confidence builder, and it just allows you to keep going and have that momentum to roll into day 2, day 3, and just keep repeating this process. And to me, that's what I feel like a self-starter is. It's just getting started and then repeating it the next day.
Yep.
That's how you keep a chain going. So yeah, I think that's some decent information from the three of us, gents. I think it's a good coverage as far as topic of the week goes, introducing the brand to everybody. That's really all we needed to do tonight in episode 1. We were talking about we just kind of wanted to get our feet wet, let people know who we are, let people know what the brand is about, and I think we accomplished that. So if you guys are cool with that, I'm going to wrap it up for the evening. And basically, if you guys want to know more about Get Fit, Stay Fit, if you guys want to join in on the conversation, we really would welcome it. We're a bunch of super chillax guys. We're not intimidating. Feel free to come in and hang out with us. We're on Facebook. You can search us up there. You can also jump in our Discord. Both those links will be in the YouTube video below. So make sure you guys get in there, like, sub, comment, everything. But yeah, come join us in Discord. We're super, super active in there, guys, every single day. If you guys want inspiration, motivation, accountability, you name it, this is where you find it. So I'm gonna let the other guys say good evening or goodbye for the night. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. And Jason, great work. Great job. Yeah, I would say, like, join us. Feel free to join us, ask questions. We won't bite. Just get in there, jump in there. And if you need some motivation, we're there for you guys. Just let us know your goals and we're going to push you through. That's what we're doing every day. Like, I think Gio mentioned one time where he said, sometimes he doesn't feel like doing a workout or something where he's tired. And I've been there. I'm sure Jason has too. And it's like we get those messages from the group, and it's like, oh man, we can't let these guys down. They just did their workout, right? So I'm gonna do it too. And that feeling is so good. Like even for myself, like we're all human beings. So sometimes we're tired, sometimes we're exhausted, sometimes we're like don't feel like it. But we remove those excuses because we have such a group that we are part of and motivates us and encourages us. So yeah, thank you. Check back and follow us.